All right, our next guest is a rising star who appears alongside Mark Ruffalo in HBO's critically acclaimed new series, Task. Take a look.
What exactly do you plan on saying?
I don't know, I haven't written it out yet.
But it would be aimed at what?
Just, telling the judge a little bit about how we grew up. Ethan and I, before we were adopted by mom and dad.
All right, joining us now to talk about her journey, her role, and what's ahead is Silvia Dionicio. Good morning to you.
Good morning, you guys.
Let's talk about, since premiering September 7th, Task has been one of the top 5 shows to ever debut on HBO right out the gate.
I actually didn't know that.
There you go.
For telling me, wow.
Yeah, so reaction.
That's so cool.
To be part of something so monumental right away.
Oh, honestly.
Did you feel it?
Honestly, when we were doing it, I feel like we all were like, oh, we're part of something so special. And you know, having a leader in Brad Ingelsby, he's so fantastic, and then Mark as well. So I'm not, even though I'm like surprised to hear it, part of me is like, yeah, I mean, we put so much love and heart into making it that it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you're cast alongside Mark Ruffalo.
I know.
Tom Pelphrey.
Yes.
Is it surreal for you? Like what?
Honestly, little old me is like, what are you doing here? But at the same time, it's like, I know that I've been like, so many people have put so much love into this journey since coming here, since coming from the DR, that I'm like, I do also feel really confident that I am where I'm supposed to be. And you know, having Mark as a scene partner is still like surreal, but he still calls me Mija, which I'm like, it's so cute, and I'm like, that's dad, that's Theo.
Yeah. So tell us, for those who don't know, what the show is kind of about.
Yeah, so the show follows this heartbroken family man that's going through a family tragedy that's leading this FBI task force that is investigating a string of robberies committed by another family man. So the show really dives into this theme of family. We call it a crime thriller, but I low-key also call it like a family thriller that just happens to have a lot of crime in it. And it really, really works with parallels of the story between Robbie and Tom, which are the characters played by Mark and Tom Pelphrey. And yeah, we really dive into their families and the complicated relationships in their lives.
Okay. And
there's eventually going to be a collision between the two of them, but we're still waiting for that.
Tell us about your character then and how you relate to the two of them.
Yeah, so I play Mark's daughter. I play his adopted daughter in the show, and therefore I'm part of the tragedy that's involved that you saw a little bit in the clip. And honestly, I love Emily. Emily, I think, brings a lot of heart to the show. One time, I was having a meeting with our showrunner, and he described Emily to me as the heart of the show, and I ran with that idea like the whole time. I don't even think he remembers saying that to me, and I'm like, no, you did. You said that to me once.
You are classically trained. Music?
No, not at all. I literally, not a single time have I don't know how to read a sheet of music. Not at all, no.
But in acting?
Yeah, I was able to come from the DR because I got a scholarship to study acting at the New York Conservatory. And, you know, was able to stick around, and here I am.
Wow.
Yeah. Had you always then been interested in acting?
No, I actually have a degree in electricity.
Wait, what?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
It really was, it just all happened kind of like, you know, when things are meant to be and little things just add and experiences really inform how you make like the next decision.
Yeah.
I, you know, come from a family of, you know, engineers and whatnot. So I went to a technical high school, graduated with a degree, and then started doing some acting. Got a scholarship to study engineering from the Department of Education of the DR. And my mom, most beautiful human in the world, went over to the Department of Education and asked if they could change my scholarship from engineering to acting.
Really?
They said no. They were like, we're not doing that. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
But she was so insistent. She went every single day on her lunch break for months. Literally the head of the department was like, we're so sick of seeing this lady. Please give the kid the money. And we did, and here I am, literally.
Oh my God.
I know, it's all because of moms.
Yeah.
Shout out moms.
That's wonderful.
I know, yeah.
That's it. What were you going to do with the electricity degree?
Good question.
You didn't know what you wanted to do. You just...
I just had it, and I'm like, I knew how to like fix ACs for a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Now I can barely make a circuit, you know, but
That's
it
cool.
just kind of happened, you know. And I was, you know, I've always been like a bit of a risk taker, so I was like, I'm gonna do it, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
But
That's
now
cool.
I don't remember any of it,
Yeah.
to be completely honest with you. Yeah.
Well, we are just kicking off Hispanic Heritage Month.
We are.
And what does that feel like to be a part of this whole growth of representation in film, on television, et cetera?
Yeah.
And to know that young people, young actresses and actors are looking up to you.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Thank you for saying that. I mean, I had people I looked up to, and my experience obviously is really unique and very, very different. And I also want to inspire like not only like Hispanic kids, but like immigrant kids as well. You know, like you can do the thing that you set your mind to, and you can really follow that dream and focus on it. And you know, our culture is so beautiful, and I think specifically in this role, when I first moved here, I spent so much time looking for my soil, like looking for people that sounded like me, that looked a little bit like me. And I feel like I see a lot of that in this character, and I hope that when people see it, they feel like, oh, there are people like us. There are people that have experiences similar to mine. And we get to see that on TV and off screen as well. And yeah, I really do hope that people feel that when they see this performance.
Well
and
said.
My journey in general.
Yeah, I mean, you studied electricity, and now you're going to be a powerhouse in acting, right?
Ooh.
There you go.
I'm going to quote you on that
There
one.
you go, yeah.
Sylvia, great to have you here. So wonderful to meet you.
I appreciate it.
And you can catch her in Task. New episodes air Sunday nights on HBO and are streaming right now on HBO Max.